Are you looking for the best 4K TV? In this video we will look at some of the best 4K TV on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. LG C2. The LG C2 OLED TV is the successor to our favorite TV of 2021, the LG C1. The C2 improves on an already fantastic formula, making it our favorite TV you can buy right now. Anchored by the deep blacks available with OLED technology, the C2 delivers exceptionally bright highlights for its class. It features LG's OLED Evo display technology, a blend of software and hardware enhancements that were previously only available in the LG's single top-tier model. OLED Evo delivers incredible brightness and color volume. In HDR, the TV can produce specular highlights in the 700 to 800 nit range, and it covers about 97% of the HDR color space, DCI-P3. SDR content, like most cable broadcasts and streaming service content, also looks spectacular, though not as bright. Cinephiles and S/V enthusiasts will appreciate the C2's Dolby Vision support. This is also the best gaming TV available this year. All four of the C2's inputs are full bandwidth HDMI 2.1, supporting 4K UHD gaming at 120Hz HZ. The C2 also supports both auto low latency (ALLM) and variable refresh rate (VRR), with AMD FreeSync and NVIDIA G-Sync along for the ride. LG's Game Optimizer lets you view frame rate info and toggle relevant settings easily. Unfortunately, it's not perfect. WebOS can be a source of frustration. Navigating it is slow, and there's an overwhelming amount of sponsored content to navigate around. We recommend using a streaming stick or gaming console for streaming, instead of relying on the built-in smart platform. The LG C2 lives up to the standard of its predecessors. It's pricier than most TVs, but the price is backed up by top-tier performance and a comprehensive suite of fantastic features. At number 2. Sony A95K. The A95K is Sony's first QD OLED, quantum dot enhanced OLED TV, and the result is breathtaking. This is simply the best picture quality we've ever seen in a TV. Unfortunately, it's also one of the highest prices we've ever seen, so it's definitely not for everyone. The A95K delivers the perfect black levels and wide viewing angles you'd expect in an OLED TV. It's also one of the brightest OLEDs we've ever tested, overcoming the most common OLED TV complaint. As long as it's sitting directly in a sunbeam, it's bright enough for daytime and nighttime viewing. Sony's quantum dot technology, which they call triluminous color, helps the A95K's colors truly pop. It covers an impressive 100% of the HDR color gamut, DCI-P3, and delivers bold, bright colors across TV shows, movies, or games. We're most impressed by how the A95K's renders subtle gradations without any color banding, even when upscaling content from lower resolutions. The A95K is great for everyday streaming, too, with a fast, easy-to-use Google-based smart platform. This TV doesn't offer the same gaming support as some of its high-end competition, but it holds its own. Two of the TV's HDMI 2.1 inputs support 4K gaming at 120Hz, though one of them also serves as the TV's eARC-enabled port. You'll also get variable refresh rate, auto low latency mode, and G-Sync compatibility. The A95K's price tag will absolutely be a barrier for plenty of people, and that's understandable. But if you truly want the absolute best picture possible, here it is. At number 3. Hisense U8H. The Hisense U8H is one of the best options for maximizing your dollar this year, with an excellent picture and an impressive array of features for a surprisingly low price. The U8H is a mini LED TV with quantum dots, a lighting technology typically only found in higher-end TVs. The U8H's local dimming holds its own against higher-end competitors. When bright picture elements meet dark backgrounds, there's very little distracting light bloom. The U8H performs well for brightness, too, doing well for daytime viewing in both SDR and HDR content. In HDR, we measured a peak brightness of around 1700 nits, with an average brightness of 900 nits in SDR. That's fantastic for this price point. Quantum dots help the U8H make the most of its colors, covering an impressive 97% of the HDR color gamut, DCI-P3. In real-world terms, this means you can expect everything from SDR TV shows to 4K HDR movies to look realistically colorful. It's not a gaming powerhouse compared to higher-end models, but it's surprisingly capable at handling next-gen gaming. Its two HDMI 2.1 ports can handle 4K gaming at 120 Hz. You also get variable refresh rate, auto low latency mode, and FreeSync Premium Pro. The built-in Google TV Smart platform is solid, too. It's fast, easy to use, and can be outfitted with downloadable apps of your choice. This TV isn't perfect. Hisense's picture processing isn't quite as refined as Sony's, Samsung's, and TCL's, especially when upscaling sub-4K content. Off-axis viewing can be problematic at times, too. Picture quality begins to drop when viewing at an angle. Still, few TVs this year deliver this level of performance at this price point, and the reasons to love it vastly outnumber the issues. This exceptional value pick is well worth it for just about anyone. At number 4. Samsung QN90B. The Samsung QN90B is a great TV that combines high-tech features with an incredibly bright picture. It's the best TV for bright room viewing you can get right now. This Samsung features the second generation of their Neo QLED technology, which uses mini LED backlights to boost contrast and quantum dots for vibrant colors. The combination gives you dazzlingly bright colors with exceptional contrast and great handling of darker scenes. In fact, the QN90B delivers one of the brightest pictures we've ever seen, showcasing HDR content better than just about every LCD/LED TV on the market. It's also a solid gaming TV. All 4 HDMI 2.1 ports support 4K gaming at 120 Hz. The QN90B also supports auto low latency mode, ALLM, and variable refresh rate, VRR, keeping latency low and thwarting screen tearing and other visual artifacts. FreeSync Premium Pro and G-Sync are both here, should you choose to use them. Par for the Samsung course, this TV supports HDR10 and HDR10+, but not Dolby Vision. You'll also see some minor light bloom, especially when viewing at an angle. Despite some minor frustrations, if you want a bright picture and premium features, the Samsung QN90B is one of our best bets this year. At number 5. LG C3. With its incredible picture quality and extensive selection of A/V and gaming-related features, the LG C3 OLED is one of the best all-around TVs you can buy. It's a better performing TV over our best overall pick, the LG C2, but its premium price keeps it from the top spot while the C2 can be found at deep discounts. Still, if you want the newest and best version of LG's C-Series OLED, go with the C3. Like its predecessor, the C3 pairs picture-perfect black levels with punchy highlights and rich, voluminous color. It's brighter than the C2, but only by a hair, due to new picture processing enhancements that manage light output. The C3 is at its best when displaying HDR content, covering an impressive 99% of the HDR color gamut, DCI-P3, and doling out highlights as bright as 800 nits. Picture purists will appreciate the TV's out-of-the-box accuracy and Dolby Vision support, and everyone in the room will appreciate the C3's remarkably wide viewing angles, a hallmark of OLED displays. Few TVs offer as many gaming-related features as the LG C3, including ultra-low input lag, for HDMI 2.1 inputs that support 4K/120 Hz gaming, variable refresh rate, VRR, and auto-low latency mode, ALLM. The C3 also supports AMD FreeSync Premium Pro and NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility. LG's Game Optimizer is back, too, which gives gamers an easy-to-access menu for adjusting the TV's picture and toggling its gaming-related enhancements on the fly. At number 6. Samsung S95C. The second generation of Samsung's quantum dot-enhanced OLED display technology is even more stunning than the first. With class-leading brightness, incredibly vibrant color, and a bevy of gaming features, the Samsung S95C picks up right where its predecessor, the S95B, left off. An S95B on sale is still the better financial option, unless you're after a 77-inch model or want the flexibility of Samsung's One Connect box, which puts all connections in a conveniently detached box, both only offered with the S95C. The S95C is the brightest OLED we've tested to date, with HDR specular highlights reaching as high as 1400 nits. Colors on the S95C look spectacular no matter what you happen to be watching, but HDR movies, shows, and video games look especially vibrant. The S95C covers 99% of the HDR color gamut, and the sheer luminosity of its quantum dot enhanced palette truly makes a difference. The S95C is a gaming powerhouse, and its low input lag and 144Hz native refresh rate are just the tip of the iceberg. All four of its HDMI 2.1 inputs support 4K/120Hz gaming, along with auto low latency mode, ALLM, variable refresh rate, VRR, and AMD FreeSync Premium. Like last year's model, the S95C also offers Samsung Gaming Hub, a cloud gaming platform, and Game Bar, a settings menu that puts the TV's various gaming enhancements right at your fingertips. As is the case with all Samsung TVs, you won't be getting Dolby Vision support with the S95C. Instead, the TV offers HDR10 Plus support in its place, an HDR format that harnesses frame-by-frame metadata similarly. In addition, while the S95C's software has seen subtle improvements year over year, we find the user interface to be somewhat confusing and certain processes to be slow, which might disappoint those looking for a simple, easy smart platform experience. At number 7. TCL 5 Series S555. The newest TCL 5 series updates the version from 2 years ago with better performance and improved features that make it an even stronger value. Compared to more expensive mid-range TVs, it's not nearly as bright or colorful. But considering it's much closer in price to entry-level models, it's phenomenal. The brightness is more than sufficient to combat ambient light, and the color performance is vastly improved in both SDR and HDR. It's also stronger for gaming than the old model, with HDMI 2.1 ports, one with eARC, auto low latency mode, and variable refresh rate, including AMD FreeSync support. You can turn game mode on and off independently of the other modes, so you can still get the color and contrast performance from the TCL's movie and dark HDR picture modes while gaming. It isn't perfect. The limited dimming zones can lead to light bloom. And as much as we like Roku, not everyone does, and it's currently the only smart platform available here. Still, despite those small issues, the TCL 5 series is a powerful budget choice with enormous value.